What's up, everybody? It's GhostRobo. Welcome back to Evolve. We're here in the Stage 2 variety after a long time. It must have been it's gotta have been like a month by now, and I don't know where the time went. We were playing Evolve all the time. We were in like a really good groove with things, and then I decided that I should start pumping out a lot more videos on the channel, like the good old days, and I started trying to play new games. It worked medium well, okay, average well, decent. I mean, what do you expect after taking so much time off? But Evolve kind of got lost in the shuffle, and I wanted to bring it back. I've honestly not played games at all for like 2 weeks. We'll get to that story in a second. But how are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. Let me know in the comments down below how you've been. You want more Evolve? What you want to see, of course. Playing some Behemoth on Stage 2, because that's kind of like, that's my comfort food. That's my tomato soup, chicken noodle soup. That's what I like to go to when I'm feeling like I just want to enjoy and reminisce a bit. But I haven't played games really at all for like 2 weeks. And that wasn't like a purposeful choice or anything. It's not like I was having a bummer of a time or anything like that. I moved, and when you move without movers, it takes a lot of time, a lot of staircase. I moved from an apartment to a house, which is awesome. They're like the same price, which is also awesome, but double the space. I lived on the 3rd floor at my apartment down here with my girlfriend, and obviously our house is not on the 3rd floor, so that's really nice, but it did mean so many trips up and down those stairs carrying heavy things. And you guys have ever seen me, I'm pretty slight. My frame is decent. I'm like 6'2" and a half, but I weigh like 150 pounds, so carrying all that stuff, I'm no behemoth, let's put it that way. Anyhow, I moved, so that took like a week. Didn't have time to play anything. Didn't have things set up, obviously just trying to get stuff moved as quick as possible, meet those deadlines. And then I went to Europe for 8 days, and I played a little Switch on the plane ride there, and then didn't touch a game for 8 days, because I was having so much freaking fun. I got to go to Iceland, and Denmark, and Paris, and check out a bunch of cool stuff, behind-the-scenes Lego tours, which was awesome with the Lego company. I had a canceled flight in Iceland, so I got to explore there a little bit. I planned to go to Paris, and that was incredible. Disneyland Paris, I'm a huge Disney fan, theme park fan, so Disneyland Paris was supposed to be crappy. Everyone says it's bad, but I love the heck out of it. And now I'm excited to get back in the gaming groove. It's crazy because, like, you guys, the holiday season is here and then going to be gone. It's a small one this year. It's a small one this year because after next week, which is Modern Warfare and Outer Worlds, there's basically just a little bit left. We've got Luigi's Mansion 3 for Switch owners as the exclusive coming out on Halloween. And then we've got Death Stranding as a PS4 exclusive on November the 8th. And after that, do you guys know what's after that? Basically like nothing. It's like Pokemon. You got Pokemon coming out and Jedi Fallen Order on the same darn day. And like that's honestly it. Then like the year is over. There's a few, smaller titles after that. But that's basically the year. And then, obviously spring 2020 is going to be crazy cool. There's so much to look at and play and buy, and our wallets are going to be so sad. But this fall is kind of a slight one. I mean, it's like my frame. It's not carrying a whole lot. And there's still going to be great games, and there already have been great games. The years in general are becoming so much more well-rounded than they used to be. I can't believe we're going to get... I have it favoring the Hunters. They have the benefit. They have the advantage, but this is so bad that we're... Okay. Getting like triple harpoon here? I gotta get out of here. I didn't really take any damage. Got 2 strikes on Kyra. Not a good look for the Hunters. Anyhow, it's a good look for balanced gaming because we get good titles throughout the year. When Nintendo's putting out their big Mario title in June, then they've got Pokemon in November. Sony loves to use the whole calendar with their releases. Last of Us 2 showing that off next February. It's pretty freaking exciting, but it does make that holiday rush, which used to be like the gangbusters gaming time. It makes it feels a little bit of a letdown, I gotta say. Like, I love having stuff throughout the year. I love that there's no dead periods or dead quarters anymore. But I always look forward to like 3 major releases every weekend. There are some still stuff that people will be excited for besides what I mentioned. Need for Speed Heat is coming out. There's obviously a bunch of indie stuff, but it's not what it used to be, where October and November just loaded 24/7 with tentpole AAA titles. I guess they want you and expect you to play, all of your games as services games for 60,000 hours. They want you to grind Destiny every day. They want you to play Anthem, if anyone's still playing Anthem. They want you to play Division 2 and Ghost Recon Wildlands. I mean, or Breakpoint. Honestly, like, as a fan of games that have more specific gameplay styles and are more mechanics driven and less about trying to milk hours out of repeated actions and more just delivering awesome moments, set pieces, storylines. I don't ever want a game to fail, but like I kind of like that people are kind of starting to come around. Like Breakpoint was not received well, and I don't think Breakpoint is a bad game. I just think it's boring and overdone. And so the only way we're going to get out of this games as service, everything is massive. Everything has 1,000 little pips on the map, and there's a million side quests. You can play it for 10,000 hours by yourself with friends. PvP, PvE, raids, quests. The only way we're going to get out of that loop is if the games start doing poorly. Now, I think Ghost Recon Breakpoint will probably sell very well, but the general online sort of vibe about it has not been positive. So you know, I'm not wishing bad on any game, but at least people are starting to come around. Like maybe these are the best kind of games to make every single freaking time. You know, like maybe it's about time we get something a little different. Maybe we get back to story focus. I don't know that that's gonna happen. I don't know that we're gonna get that at all, but you know, it would be nice. Jedi Fallen Order, a nice change of pace. Last of Us 2 next year. Cyberpunk, these are all single-player games. Of course, you got, you know, some that are going to be massive, and even Avengers is definitely a games of service style, like online type title. But, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a big single-player experience. I already mentioned a couple others. I'm sure there's more than I'm forgetting. And new consoles inevitably will bring some cool single-player stuff to try to win over that audience. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 has been rumored a lot. You know, Ghost of Tsushima seems to be a single-player focused title. Doom Eternal was supposed to be this year. Now it's going to be early next year. As a March title, there we've got Animal Crossing again, single player. So pretty cool. I'm a fan. I think we can. I don't know if Kyro's going to come back in time. Tech Sergeant is out of here. Part of me wants. Okay, that's a lot of harpoons. You're doing a nice job with that, Max. Doing a nice job. But Evolve will always maintain one of my favorites, no matter the year, no matter the season. I'm really getting hyped for Back 4 Blood. I don't know how close that is. I don't know if we're going to get anything, you know, like a Q1 2020 type thing, or if it's going to be an E3 2020. Probably like, I'm assuming, given that we've seen like nothing, I'm assuming that it's like a fall 2020 title, unless it gets pushed to 2021. It's interesting because you have companies that choose to say nothing about their game until they're almost ready, which is much more of like the Nintendo and kind of like Bethesda method. And then, you know, other companies talk about things for ages, like Sony has shown off, you know, their exclusives for years. And it seems like Turtle Rock is doing a similar thing with Back 4 Blood, because they're talking about it when they have nothing ready to show. Nothing at all. Like, literally, not even a screenshot. So, I mean, I'm hopeful that we get stuff in 2020. It's one of my most anticipated things, obviously. But I'm not holding my breath. Alright, I'm just going a 3-prong attack. They're back. They're ready to go. Kyra, you gonna dare attack me here? Yes, you are. Yes, you is. Alright. I don't know why Behemoth is so strong. Even when I have the freaking Hunter's favorite, I've got the balance in their area, you know, the freaking scales are tipped towards these beautiful people. They still stand literally like no chance against Behemoth. And this is the dude this is Marshmallow. This is Bob, the big dude that couldn't do nothing previously. And now he's just absolutely dominant. It almost doesn't make sense. I'm not phenomenal with Behemoth, so don't get it twisted that I'm just the one who's making this work. I mean, I'm playing decent. I know what to do with him. I know the perks to pick and whatnot. But that's not why this is happening. He's just got such a good set of moves that work out so well. The hitboxes also have become more favorable since this first debuted. I mean, obviously they haven't changed things recently, but since it first debuted way back when. And it's pretty fun just to come in here and wreck. I think the moveset is so satisfying as well. So, you know, I know before my Evolved break, we were playing some Stage 1, getting back in that, which felt good, because there's so many maps and different skins and stuff that you don't get to see in Stage 2. But it's fun to return to Stage 2 a little bit, especially after a break. So I think we're going to play some Stage 2, probably some Stage 1. I don't know how frequently, but I do want to bring it back. Like I said, it kind of got lost in the shuffle. I was trying to play all new games. And that chase is just, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a chase for yesteryear, a chase for the past. I'm kind of kind of done with that chase. So maybe we're gonna see more stuff that just is really good. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll play some stuff. Maybe stream some Evolve. You guys want that? I remember some people saying that they thought that would be really fun. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Welcoming myself back to the channel after a long break. Not because I got bored. Not because I hated anything. Not because something bad happened. I moved, which took forever. And then I went to Europe, which was incredible. And also pretty hard to record, play, upload when you're trying to cram a France trip into 3 days. And also do a gaming event in Denmark and get flight canceled in Iceland. It was amazing though. If you ever have a chance to travel, it's fantastic. I'll probably make a separate video on that. But anyhow, let me get out of here and say goodbye now. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Evolve Stage 2. When will it become Evolve Chapter 2? We need some Fortnite freaking Evolve Chapter 2 action in here. Fortnite can do it. Evolve can do it. Well, not quite. Fortnite's a little bit bigger. But anyhow, until next time, everybody, thanks again. We'll see you all later.